私のソウルソサエティへ。冷圧で一息に押しつぶす。
What up? I'm here. All right. Let's get started. I'm here. And I hear myself. All right. How's it going, everyone? Hope we're having a nice Sunday. We're actually a little bit early today. Holy cow, a lot of good things have been happening. Well, when it comes to getting the streams done and started the last couple of days. Early streams and variety, all to enjoy the nice time with everyone, man. I'm great. I can actually have this for the next, day or so. So it's been good. It's been really good. By the way, how are y'all doing? Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope everything's all right in everyone's lives, and it's a pretty good day for everyone, hopefully. We all always get a great day, but when we do, we should always appreciate it and know that, it's a good time to just take a second and just be like, this is nice. Nice. All right, there was my lame attempt of wisdom and good vibes. Today, we got a lot of reading we got to do. We're going to be doing Burn the Witch. We are doing the last chapter. I have been not pushing off, but it has been, a very much long delay for the last chapter reaction, but we are here. We're going to do this. Then we're going to get into the new gen stream, which as always is our Ichi the Witch stream. And then we are going to go into the last chapters of JJK. I'm excited. I am very excited. A little sad because, JJK as one of the newer gens is honestly it's very solid, and to think that I feel like it ends in an interesting spot because I've went back and reread the chapters last time, and I'm like, I feel like there's a lot that you can do with this. But then again, there is a sequel to JJK which we will be doing. Most likely it's going to be next week, the same time as per usual, but we'll see when it comes to schedules. But it should be next Sunday. Although I know very little, if anything at all, for the sequel. So, again, my kind of feelings of 6-something chapters, and I feel like there's still a lot of stuff we could do, may continue, because the sequel, for all I know, it may just be something different. It may just be something completely removed from Yuji and the gang. It could be. But nonetheless, we're going to finish off JJK for tonight, and, we'll have a discussion for that if anyone wants to be here for that discussion. I do kind of want to make some kind of tribute to it, whether it's going to be a stream or some kind of video or whatnot. I know, video, the infamous word for me. But for that, I am definitely gonna try and do something, because JJK was it was a great read. No matter what's gonna happen in the next 6 chapters, it was a great read, and I think it deserves kind of a look back, the good, the bad, the ugly, like we did with JoJo's Part 7. But that's gonna happen, a little into the future. Tonight it's just mainly the reactions and reading. So, we're going to do Burn the Witch first, and then we're going to do the rest. We'll have our own separate stream for that, so we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll go back into it. All right? So, with that introduction all done, let me turn down the music just a bit. There we go. With that introduction done, we are here. Burn the Witch. Kubo's second finest work, to quote a wise man out there. Kubo's second greatest work. I think this story has potential. I think Burn the Witch is very much in its infancy, where Kubo, if he ever does come back to this, which I think he will once the anime for the Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War is officially done in its production, and they're gonna hit to the ground floor of trying to present it to, everyone, be like, all right, here it is. Here's the finished product for Core 4. Once we get to that stage, I do think Kubo will make an announcement, with Shonen Jump. I imagine it's going to still be with Shonen Jump. Bleach is coming back, the manga, because if you don't know, one, I don't know why you're here, but 2 is we've been waiting for 4 years? the Hell arc. It's time. We're going to hell. We're going to hell. We gotta get to the Hell arc. It's been long overdue. It's finally time. And then, of course, the other option / the secondary thing that he's most likely going to work on is the Burn the Witch story, because that too is, I think, something that a lot of people, from what I remember when this first came out with the manga, and then later on the actual anime movies, which after this I do want to actually watch those movies and see what they're all about, the differences and whatnot. But people like it. People like it. And again, I don't see why you wouldn't like it. One, if you're a Bleach fan, this is literally in the same world as Bleach. There's a shared universe. Kubo clearly wants to like connect it, maybe even more so if you read like his comments about like, oh, what was Ichigo doing at the end of the story going into where we are now with the Hell arc? You have the light novel stuff, yes, but then you also have his questionnaire corner where he says, oh, Ichigo was apparently in England at one point. And then readers are like, hey, so like, did he ever like team up with the main cast of Burn the Witch? And of course, Kubo, like Oda, like any mangaka, was being cheeky, like, it could be a possibility. So it's like Burn the Witch, you know, for Bleach fans to kind of have their second legacy is definitely there. But then, you know, on its own merit, its own little story, it's interesting. It's different from Bleach in the sense of it has its own kind of pace and rhythm. Very like clearly trying to establish within the first like 4 chapters that this is like it's definitely building off of the Bleach vibes, but it's definitely going to go its own route. I think we just need to have a lot more time to build that. But I can already see the groundworks. I can see the groundworks and what Kubo is trying to do with the witches, with the dragons, with the dragon kin that, you know, he's trying to set up for this lore, and then the potential implications if he does, again, want to tie this into Ichigo and the guys in Japan with the Shinigami, the Hollows, Quincy's. I don't know. I assume the Quincy's could be here too. I'm not really sure how that works, but I assume that outside of maybe a mentioning here or there, we probably won't actually have Quincy's, even though they're like all over the place. Yeah. But Burn the Witch is very interesting. You know, the main like cast being like the 2 main leads, we have Nini and Noelle. They're great. They're fun. And Kubo's like world that he like depicts them as. I think I can see a lot of cool dynamic back and forths with these two. I do like Noelle, you know, aesthetically. Capitalize aesthetic more than Nini, but so far they seem interesting. The only major like drawback outside of just it needs more time to develop that I would say is the main dude, or like I guess technically he's not the main dude. He's like, you know, if there's like a side heroine in a lot of regular shonen, he's like the side heroine, I guess. What's his name? Balgo? Yeah, Balgo. Balgo kind of feels like if you didn't like Keigo in Bleach, he's basically like the bad traits of Keigo amalgamated in one character and cranked up to like an 11. If it was like out of 10, he's like an 11. So for right now, it does feel like Balgo is kind of like one of the main issues that I'm having with Burn the Witch. But again, we're only in like chapter 4, and yeah, these chapters they're long. Like there's like over, for most of them, 55 pages, because you know this is supposed to be like a weekly, or not weekly, excuse me, monthly or bi-monthly, however long. Like this is a long gap between chapters, so the pages are going to be much more extensive than regular like weekly shonen. But Keigo, aka the new Keigo, Balgo, he feels like he definitely needs to be worked with, because every author, it is what it is, they have their tropes that they like, but also they have the things that they, I think, assume is really good, funny, etc. that they constantly have in their story, where a lot of people are like, nah, this is like one of their main weaknesses that they like to write, either for characters, their settings, or whatever. And for Kubo, one of the things that I, and probably a lot of people do agree, it's up to you ultimately on this part. He has this issue with side characters and also kind of like their relevancy. And then something that I feel like people, and I do admit, is kind of lost on how I feel like Kubo's style works with modern manga and stuff. His sense of comedy can go from like, oh, that's funny, to like, okay, that's great, we got it, can you like reel it back? Like, it goes from funny to like tiring very, very quickly. So now that we're getting Kubo back, hopefully again with modern like mangakas doing what they've been doing, and they, you know, for the most part, at least when it comes to the funny stuff, it's been bangers. It's been fucking bangers. Having someone like Balgo, who is, again, Keigo, if you really didn't like Keigo has ups and downs, but when he was down, fuck, his character was annoying as fuck. But if you didn't like that, I don't think you're going to like Balgo. I'm just going to be honest. I don't think you're going to like Balgo. He is definitely that kind of archetype for Kubo's story, cranked up. And it's like, oh, fuck. Now, again, 4 chapters. Maybe if we actually continue the story, and it's been a while since I assume he's come back to burn the witch. He probably has manuscripts, hopefully, already ready to go. But it's probably been a minute. So maybe he's going to write his character with fresher eyes and develop him different from Keigo. We'll see. We'll see. But he's definitely one of the more negative aspects, I feel like, so far when it comes to the Burn the Witch. It's like, I could do less with this kind of Kubo style with this character. Like, he is definitely the representation of what Kubo, as a mangaka, like his own individual way of writing things, that I kind of just don't rock with. I don't. It was not my favorite thing in Bleach. And I'm afraid like he's not only going to keep it the same way in Burn the Witch, he's going to magnify it. And that's my issue. But again, outside of that, I see a lot of potential with Burn the Witch. I really, really do. I like the world. The art style is fun. He's definitely improved himself when it comes to the backgrounds. And just the interconnecting world to Bleach, I think is very fascinating. I think it's very, very fascinating. But okay, that was enough of me gabbing. It's time. We are reading off of this site, Manga Fire. I don't know if you need ad protection, ad block, but you probably will for some of these sites that I link. It's going to be in the chat for you guys if you're here live. Pinned. There you go. VOD Gang. It will be in the description down below. It should be actually there right now. So that way you guys can read along live with me. I know I'm late to the party, but when Kubo does come back, trust, we are going to do live reactions to Burn the Witch. Or Bleach. Or Bleach. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But let's get into this, because we do got a lot to read outside of this content. So, the last chapter of Burn the Witch, for now, is Chapter 4. Here we go. Tite Kubo, after yearning for so long for a lifestyle where I can draw a manga at my own pace, I'm finally living it. It's the best. Honestly, again, not to gab too much, Kubo has, I feel like, maybe a little bit of his own making, but I feel like Kubo is definitely one of those authors. If you know, back in the day, he went through a lot of hell and high water when he was working with Shonen Jump. Again, some of which was his own fault, but I really did feel like if you saw what he was going through back in the day, him working with Shonen Jump was a battle for him. Like, he had, I feel like, so many times just no creative control and or like revisions to Bleach. It was ridiculous, to the point where it definitely felt like, oh hey, the arcs are kind of by the end getting mixed up with what Kubo wants to do, because Shonen Jump's like, nah, fix. His editors are also like, change it up, which is sad. You do hear this with other mangaka too. Ichiro Oda of One Piece, has also made comments where, although I find it kind of cap, because he's kind of a living legend at this point, but even he has said that If only he could make the story how he truly wants to envision it, but he says he can't. He's limited towards what he can do, which I do think all manga probably are limited by the company that they're working with. You can't just do anything you want, because half the time, if you do anything you want, it's probably off the cuff, and the first thing you're going to put pen to paper probably isn't good. So you need your team, your staff, your editors to be like, okay, I see something, go back, do it again. But at the same time, just to think of what Kubo went through and what other mangaka go through too, and then hearing Oda say that, I'm like, Oda, with everything that One Piece has done in your sway, you're saying even now you can't, quote unquote, have your freedom with One Piece. I kind of find that cap. For Kubo back in the day, I genuinely believe, yeah, he could only do so much until Jump just came in and said, no, hand it over. And that's one of the reasons why the final arc was fucking rushed. One of. Not the sole reason, but it was definitely one of the main reasons. Anywho, Tite Kubo, the author of Zombie Powder and Bleach. I don't know about Zombie Powder. I actually don't know about that. But Bleach, yes. To date, Bleach has been translated into numerous languages and has also inspired an animated TV series that began airing in Japan in 2004. I think it is the last of the big three that got animated. Beginning its serialization in 2001, Bleach was awarded the prestigious Shogakukan na Manga Award in the Shonen Boys category of 2005. Bleach ended its serialization in 2016, but Tite Kubo has now returned to explore the larger Bleach universe with Burn the Witch. And I thank you, Kubo. Like Conquest, I thank you for coming back, man. I need Toriko's author to come back and do something like that. Alright, we got a double page spread. So we have the head honchos of the, I almost want to say Witches Association. No, that's Ichi. But these are like the captain equivalents that we've been getting words of in this Western branch of Soul Society, aka now the Witches, headquarters. God damn, Kubo, always with the salacious female drawings. I love you though for that. I do. This dude looking mad sophisticated in his tuxedo. Wannabe Ginjo. I know his name's Bruno. He has to live up to that name because that's a sacred name if you know for JoJo's. So he's in from the center because he's doing shit now. We have old man Chibi on the ground. I forget his name. We have, again, delectable woman over here. God, love that design. She has horns, so I wonder, is she like a dragonkin maybe? But they have a whole issue with that with Balgo, so I don't know. We saw this chick, question mark, last time. She is in charge of the Sabres. The Sabres, where they're like the elite fighting corps. She's giving me massive Soifon vibes, so, take that for what you will. Now, this guy, I don't remember, but I guess he was there in the captain's meeting. He's like that, I guess, that Kisuke archetype I'm kind of getting from his vibe, I'm guessing. And then we got the main dude. We have the main dude, like the Yamamoto of the squad. He literally just looks like, now I'm seeing the colored version. He literally just looks like a tanned version of Yuhaba. That's it. He's just a tan, maybe Latino Yuhabaha, which it's Kubo. I wouldn't put it past him. Kubo, again, one of the things I do love about Bleach and Kubo's world, he does like to do multicultural stuff when it comes to his writing and character building. I think that's really cool. For a Japanese guy to do? Shit. That's really cool. That's really, really dope. Anyway, Burn the Witch, Chapter 4. If a lion could speak, we couldn't understand. Kubo loves his poetic titles, man. He really, really does. All right. Huh? What? Me? You're after me? Why? I don't get what you're talking about. What? you haven't told them anything, have you? Well, guess the smallest mercy you can give a dead man walking is to not tell him exactly when he's gonna bite the dusto. Sure, man. Yo, Kubo with his facial intensities, man. Oh, we're back. We're back. Whoa, those are some scary words to go with that scary face. Nini, let's split up. I'll shoot a spark off on the count of 3. Okay? Would you rather take Bulgo or Macy? You seriously gotta ask that? Haven't got a clue what you two are about to jabber on, but that guy's got a target on his back everywhere in reverse London. Just where are you actually planning to go? Right, so her bandmate slash friend slash also jealous female girl. Bruno. I hear Ellie's voice getting closer. So, right, her pet dragon that mutated. Here we go. Ellie. Nah, this guy's probably like, whatever. Also, yeah, Bruno, I forgot. Bruno has his own dragon, which is fascinating. So, like, their equivalent of, like, Zombok toes could also be dragons, too. Sorry. Haven't got any use for you anymore. Gonna do, like, a Gara, like, sand burial. One, like, oh, wait. Is he doing a Ki Blast? I think he is. Okay, so he does, like, one, I think, energy pulse wave, and this thing is just eviscerated. It disappeared. Was that stealth scale? Actually, when I first saw it, I thought it had come out from the darkness, but that's not what happened. It had been erasing its... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. The dragon, the mutated chicken dragon, has skill. It's not just a weird, like, leathery skin creature. So this thing has a stealth skill to it. It had erased itself. You gotta be screwing with me. You're telling me it can use stealth scale? That ain't a trick any dragon can actually use. This visual representation and what they're talking about makes me think it's like a offshoot of Sonido. Because if you actually know your Bleach lore, people, I think, genuinely don't know what Sonido does for Hollows, a Rankar, and a Spada. What Sonido is, yes, it is a speed movement-based skill, like Flash Step. I'm going to turn on my light a little bit more. There we go. It is a speed-based move like Flash Step, like Hyarinkaku and Bringer-like. But the thing that makes Sonido more unique than the other variants in Kubo's work, Sonido, what it's actually doing is that it's breaking down those hollows to particles that are moving at accelerating speed, and while they're doing that, their presence also disappears, and then to then attack, they reform in an instant, and then they make their move, and then their energy spikes back up for everyone to sense. That's what Sonido does. From what they're telling me about this stealth scale, it's damn near the same thing. It's damn near the same thing. Like, we're seeing a more accurate representation and visualization of kind of how Sonido works with these dragons. I kind of like that. I like that, Kubo. I like that. He's learned. So Dragon tries to come in, slices up his dragon's wing, and he crashes to the ground. Dude, you're a captain, man. Like, you are the equivalent of a captain in this universe. Don't suck. Who is... Oh, wait. Did this dragon just level up? Did her dragon fucking level up? This is a majestic dragon in the moonlight. It is Ellie. Oh, so Ellie was doing some Pokemon stuff. She was in the middle of an evolutionary line. Oh, so we have the third evolution. This is Charizard, and she has like a bone crown now on her head. And before, she was like a very leathery skin, almost chick mutated thing. Now she's like a fully grown feathered dragon. Okay. Macy says, Ellie, what is this? It's completely changed the shape and size. What's going on? It likely has molted in the moonlight. What's up with that? Then it's like, not almost, it is. Oh, this guy's fine. Stealth scale molting in the moonlight, it all adds up. Those 6 talons. 6 talons. Oh, wait, so the talons... This reminds me I know in China they have this mythology with dragons where, depending on the number of toes, it represents a dragon status in their mythology, and also what the dragons represented for the people. Where I think 4 toes was super common, like representing the people. If it was a 3-toed dragon, though, that represented like high nobility, and then like the golden dragon and like the cardinal directions in the center representing the emperor. Oh, something like that. So they're doing Kubo's doing something like that with the talons. Those 6 talons, without a doubt, that thing is one of the Marmix? Oh, okay, hold up. Google, help me. I almost want to say monarchs. Like this is solo leveling. Hold on. Pronunciation, please. Yeah. Text to speech. Help.
Märchen.
Märchen? Oh no. Oh, Kubo, you're going back to German? Kubo, you didn't get enough? You didn't get enough of this with the Quincy's? You're going back to German now? We're in London. Wait, we're in the UK. We're not gonna do some Celtic, Welsh? Not even that? No, we're going back to German. We're going back to the German language. Märchen. I think this is German. I could be wrong. I might have just offended multiple people. Nope, it's it's fucking German. Märchen. Tale, folklore. So it's a folklore dragon. So this is some mythical shit. It's a mythical dragon. It's a mythical dragon of whatever normal dragons are. One of the Märchen. Oh, this reminds me of Gerard Valkyrie's sword, the Hofnig, the sword of hope. Oh, we're back to German, people. Who would have thought? What's a Märchen? They're rumored to have existed even before the formation of Reversed London. They are 7 dragons linked to and named after fairy tales. Really? Okay. All right, see, we're cooking. We're cooking with some interesting story here. There is Snow White. Whoa, Snow White. There is Snow White, red dress. I'm trying to think fairy tale. Snow White, obviously. Red dress? I don't know what red dress is. The golden axe, that could be like Odysseus or something. I don't know. The bubble, Little Mermaid. That's definitely the Little Mermaid. Sugar House, Jack and Jill. Band of Animals. I was going to say Animal Farm, but no, that doesn't seem right. And said to only molt in a full-fledged dragon within the moonlight, Cinderella. Oh, going from an ugly dragon to a beautiful, powerful dragon, Cinderella. Oh, that makes... Okay, wow. That's actually dope. He's using folklore stories for children and making them OP dragons. I don't know what some of these stories are, so I'm going to have to look those up later. Very cool, Kubo. Very, very cool. Very different, too. Again, he's building stuff off of what he has done for the past with Bleach and whatnot. But now he's definitely, of course, adding its own unique twist. There we go. One of the American, Cinderella. The origin of the name comes from its distinctive biology, as it only matures nocturnally, as well as from the star ash. The dust it scatters when ignited. Oh, fuck. It starts to glitter as it opens its wings up. So this thing is like a butterfly. This thing has, like, pollen, or, again, ash, as they say. It has, like, an ash-like ability. Fuck. Asuma Sensei over here. Anything that will come in contact with the dust, what? Disintegrates? Like, vaporizes? Yeah, explosions. Explosions. It's like a fucking... It's like a detonation ash over here. Just flap, dust, and then buildings all over being set ablaze. It engulfed in light. According to the reference book, why'd they dress it up like that? It's just bombing buildings. Yes, it is. Balgo Parks, we're taking a rain check on your elimination. Ah, convenience. He takes off a band on his arm. Merkins are they are the progenitors of dark dragons. Are they? Fuck. They are designated as wicked dragons. What the fuck? Okay, so there's dark dragons which gets corrupted by humans' desires, and then they also are linked into making dragonkin, and then dragonkin are half human, half like tainted dragon spirit, whatever inside of them. Basically like the fucking Vizards in a way. And then they attract dark dragons to them to spawn. Then the wicked dragons are the progenitors of dark dragons. Interesting. They are designated as wicked dragons and are permanently authorized for elimination. You guys just kill everything. Like, what the fuck? Like, you damn near kill everything on sight. Like, very, very, very Soul Society before Ichigo. Humanity hypothetical. This is humanity's hypothetical enemy. Never thought I'd see one with my own eyes. Dude, I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I don't think you got this, man. I don't think you got this. Now, that's electrifying. Hello? Oh, what the fuck? So, I thought... Yo, this man gave me a heart attack. I thought he just did a fucking visored shit. Like, yo, he's got a mask? No. Okay, it's just... He has a long bandana on his forearm. He takes it off, straps it, and that makes a skull. All right. I mean, Kubo, you know what you're doing there. You know what he's doing. All right, dude, let's get locking then. Let's see what you got. Wait, you're not going to fight that, are you? Don't be stupid. I ain't fighting it. I'm going to kill it. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity to gain some more recognition. Better not get in my way, you little snots. Everyone wants fame in this. Think you can manage with just 3 well, that's right, that's his dragon's name. Rickenbacken. Of course, dragon. Yeah, I got this, boss. Attaboy. So, he has one of his 4 wings shredded up, but this thing's going in. He is seriously heading straight for it. Nina, let's go with a frontal attack. We'll request for reinforcements from HQ. I prefer we don't. What are you talking about? It's not as though this has nullified Balgo's punitive dragon designation. If we request reinforcements, they will kill Balgo. So we gotta take care of this. I guess they could, but even HQ wouldn't do that in an emergency. Nah, they would. They totally would. And then we see glittering things all around them. Is that the dragon? It is the dragon. Okay, so this thing, it's not ash per se. It's like shedding little shiny scales that are like almost like daggers. And then I guess through some activation, they just explode on contact. What was that? It had a star-like ash shape. Was it alive or something? I haven't got an inkling. What about your book? Does it say anything in there? A merkin is simply a dragon with a name. Oh, wait. Don't the other dragons have names? Or are you classifying them? That's not actually a name, per se. Alright, that's weird. My book only contains information about the legends of them. Not what they could actually do. Sure. Alright. Bruno. Go in, man. Let's see what you got. So he's got energy building up on his feet connected to the dragon. He has, I think, scrolls on the back of him. Oh, no, not scrolls. Paint cans. Oh, because he's a punk. He's a punk. He's a street punk. So he's making graffiti. He makes a graffiti on one of his dragon's wings. He makes a symbol. Release code 0575. Unlock. Get over here. He thinks he's goddamn Scorpion. Hold on. Hang on. Get over here! Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, man. What the fuck? Is that a... Did he just summon Alucard's black dog? Hungry Shadow. And this sucker's going in to bite Cinderella. Yo, Cinderella, fight back. Fight back. You're a legendary dragon. Let's see what you got. Yeah, it's like a weird monkey dragon. Or, not a monkey dragon. It's a weird monkey wolf. Alright. Tear it to pieces. I don't think this thing can, but hey, again, you're like a captain equivalent, so let's see. But this is early on captain, so. So this thing is like trying to fucking munch on its face. Meanwhile, Cinderella over here just looks annoyed. Like, really, dude? Seriously? Get this little shit off me. Instantly just blows it to smithereens. Gone. Even Hungry Shadow couldn't draw a drop of blood from this thing. Damn. Not even a drop of blood. So now it's Ninny and Noelle's turn. Yo, you twerps finally decided to show up, huh? Where'd you leave those two? Somewhere safe? Where's safe? We left them somewhere. Almost anywhere else is safer than here. You ain't wrong about that. Why don't you cover me? We break the horn off the crown artery on its head, and Cinderella will be a goner. That's a convenient weakness. Are you certain that isn't a simple legend? We're fighting a fairy tale here. What else are we supposed to rely on? True, it doesn't have its like shoes in Cinderella, but it has a crown. So yeah, I guess take it off, it will be fucked. If you prove you can help back me up and beat this thing, I'll pump up your value. I'll even accept your transfer into the Ink Squad. Not really interested in enlisting. I don't recall asking for that either. You really are getting my blood. You're really getting on my bloody nerves. They break. Alright. Dragon's getting ready. Up in the air. Starry Path, Night's Horizon, White Anvil in formation. Here come the Keto spells. Led's Wrath, Light Right, to Skyward Sight, and their termination, spell number 68, the Super Nail Jail. That's like a hollow number. Well, oh my god. I don't know my hollows and my Keto spell numbers by heart. I really don't. Oh my god, what was Hachi doing? Hollow number 68? Like, restrict? Was that? Like, it's something like that. Something similar to that. They make, like, a light of... Or, like, spears of light come down and make a cage around this thing. Good going, twerps. Release code 2028. Unlock. Get over here. Again, he has that activation code. Get over here. Another symbol. All over now this cage is like a mass of graffiti language. Greedy curtain. And it envelops the building. I know this thing won't kill you, but as soon as you stick your head out, your time's up, Cinderella. And then there's a massive explosion. So I think Cinderella just did a bombietta. She don't care. Yeah, shockwave. Fucking huge shockwave. Just pushed them all back. I think Cinderella is not going down easy. Bloody hell. Thing's still alive. Guess your own blast can't kill you. You really are a monster. That does seem to be the case. What's up with this thing? This thing's not playing fair. You okay, Noelle? I'm doing just freaking dandy. Alright, so Cinderella, Flaps, go somewhere else. They know this. What's happening? Where is it heading to? It's heading our way. Shields up. Why us? Get mad at him, not us. Wait, Ellie might be coming to see me. There has to be some other way than just killing it. Are you seriously still going on about that? Ninny, you need to concentrate on your... Nope. Didn't concentrate. Shield down. Bomb. Explosion. Nina. Yo, Nina constantly gets fucked up, man. Wait, stop, Ellie. Don't you recognize me? She, in I guess a roundabout way, represents the story of Cinderella, a girl with rags who wanted to like have more recognition in a way. Ellie, and then glittering in the air, does more bombs. I already told you this isn't going to work. No matter how much you love them, you just can't reach someone you can't get through. How long are you going to keep insisting on this? I mean, you said that with Balgo and like his friend that was in the dragon form. I felt like that was kind of working. It was kind of working until you guys have said, nah, we're just going to kill this guy. So I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe. That is the dragon. That dragon will give you strength. Or it will take you somewhere special. You can stop talking like it's a fairy tale. Okay, Nina. Aren't fairy tales full of it? What's so great about magic if it fades away in the middle of things? You broke a promise? So, oh well. Time's up. You're out of luck. What's up with that? Those are stupid rules if it's to me. You and everybody else have no idea why the spell wears off. But the reason for it fades partway through. It's because the power was never truly yours. That's an interesting way of saying that. Like, these fairy tale stories, they're cute and they can be sort of inspiring, but really there is falsehoods within it if you think about it. It sets you up for, like, you need something magical for you to have, let's say, the confidence to do something. But in the end, it's not your confidence that you're gaining from... Oh, I'm sorry. It is your confidence at the end of the day, but you're overly reliant on something that's not even yours to activate that when it's just like, you could do it yourself, but you're like kind of putting these mental blocks on yourself and expecting something else to trigger it for it to do it. Like, no, it's just you. It's just you that needs to become special, not for something else to make you special. Kind of deal. I think that's what we're trying to get out here. Kubo goes deep sometimes. He goes very, very deep. Macy, we're the ones who cast magic, aren't we? It's coming, Ninny. Okay, let's do this one more time. Noelle, anything I can do? There really isn't. Why don't you clutch the pipe we gave you and go tremble in the corner? Aw, you sure you don't mince words, do you? If you get that, then get back. Make sure Oshi doesn't get hurt, too. Okay, I got it. Let's just quietly wait together, Oshi. Alright. Something's happening. Oh, man has a sword. I gotta get a sword, man. Or at the bare minimum, a dagger. I need a dagger for Ichi. So man has like a almost reminds me of like a spada sword, I think it is. Very like, although he has two hands on. I was gonna say a one-handed sword, but no, it's like a two-handed sword, but it's like a short sword too. They see that, so they're shocked. Something happened. Oh, what's this? I should be the one asking you guys, right? Wait, seriously, what's going on with that sword? Is it coming out of the pipe we gave you? How is that logical? Is that part of his ability by being a dragonkin? Oh, Cinderella recognizes it. Or, like, stares at him. Like, not bad, kid. Cinderella has stopped. Bro! Who sniped Cinderella? God damn. Oh, shoo. Kubo. Kubo and his blank backgrounds when he wants to do the dramatic stuff. Oh my god. Yo, the X-axis is back, man. Lily Barrow just bing, got him. This thing gets taken out. I think. Yeah, massive distance. Massive distance. Huge distance away. Back at the W building. Whew. I fucking knew it. I 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 fucking knew it. This guy's legit. This guy... Okay, well, what I said earlier about the other guy, I was wrong. This is clearly our Kisuke. He's clearly our Kisuke. Because he knew the captain of the Sabres, the Sabres. He knew her on like almost a personal level. Oh my god, that really is like Soifone and Kisuke, where they like were, going back and forth. Oh my god, jeez. Yeah, alright. Nah, this guy's legit. So this entire time, he was playing an act like, oh, well, I wasn't really that good. I couldn't stay in the fighting formation and blah, 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 blah. Nah. Seriously? Bang. Far away. Super far away. Like, holy shit, this is far away. Good grief. Did I do that? And, like, it's so, like, the hole in the window is so small, too. And yet, again, it just packed that much power. It packed that much power and went that far away. Holy shit, this guy's legit. Alright, so whenever Kubo comes back to this, he's our Kisuke. He is our Kisuke Urahara. For sure. I'm expecting great things out of this guy. Good grief. Did I do that? Nani? Why aren't we getting any compensation for this? I will say these first early chapters do feel anticlimactic by the end. It's like, just goes and goes, and then, oh, done. It's like, oh, okay. It's nothing. It's not nothing. Come on, take a closer look. 5 points? All we got is 5 points and 5 pounds. Basically as good as nothing. There's no way I can accept this after we slayed a legendary dragon. You didn't slay the dragon, though. I'd say it's impressive you were not in the negative, considering they docked you for all the property damage that happened. Besides, it says here the director, Bangnif, is the one who delivered the finishing blow. Yo, they're taking credit? The upper brass is taking credit for my dude over here? Good grief. Good grief. Yari dase. Wow, we're taking credit now. Is that right? Huh. What? How do they figure that? He didn't even kill it either. And by either, you mean it wasn't you too, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So fucking sad. Well, that's how the cookies crumbles, kids. Patchworks is collecting and preserving Cinderella's corpse as of right now. Yeah, that was a very quick anticlimactic, send off to the story arc. These chapters are very much like that. We gotta go. Again, I think Kubo, once he can have more time to focus on these, I feel like will be a much more consistent story. I feel like. Also, come on in. Get in here now. Macy, what the hell? You're not gonna tell us to conserve her at our house too? Oh, sure are sharp, aren't you? That's right, we determined that she's a light case of a dragonclad. Oh, I'm sorry, not dragonkin. Dragonclad. So you'll be conserving her at your home as well. Sounds like a recipe for fun if you ask me. I didn't ask for your opinion. This seems like it's going to be fun, doesn't it, Nina? Don't agree with him. Do you actually understand what your situation is now? Probably not. So she has her own ability. Damn, we didn't... This guy got a cool saber and doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay. We're gonna need more time. We need more time with the story to let cook. What will happen to Balgo? Oh, right. This is Balgo Park's punitive dragon release application. I never expected this to come from you. He's a man of his word. Even though they didn't really do anything. Bruno's a man of his word. Like, listen, they kind of helped take him out. Fuck it. If I recall correctly, the investigation was determined that Balgo Parks came in contact with Macy Balgra 2 months ago. Is that right? Huh. I think they did say something like Dragonkin kind of, or Dragonclad. That the Dragonclad people kind of not only attract other, I almost said bad dragon. I was like, no, that's not the right one. That's a different kind of dragon. No, dark dragons. They attract the dark dragons because they're made from them, but they also can, I guess, like radiation, they can leech on to other humans and slowly corrupt them to become dragonclad, I guess. If that served as a trigger for Cinderella's appearance, that's enough of a reason for me to keep him alive. That's if he is our trump card for eliminating the Markins. He has a sword, actually. I wonder if the sword is from a story, too. Like, the sword in the stone? Like, is he King Arthur? Ecto Scalibur! Is he... It could be. Arthur Pendragon? Arthur Pendragon? Maybe? Maybe? He could have Excalibur? Potentially? Bruno hears that and walks away. Back at the base. Someone sees the chief's little firing hole. Yeah, Soyphone. I'm just going to call her Soyphone for right now until I remember her name or she becomes relevant. She investigates it. Junior? You're a scoundrel after all. Well, I'm relieved to find I didn't overestimate the son of a hero. Really? This guy's a son of a hero. Boy, get this cracked and the glass patched up. Yes, ma'am. Right away, Director Square. Director Square. I think it is. Whatever. Basically, this guy's hype. He's very, very hype. Oh, hey, welcome back, Noel. The chief just came by to take my pipe and mantle. Looks like I don't get to keep him after all. Oh, well. Oh, shit, Noel? A hug? Huh? What's this, Noel? Did something bad happen? No. Something good happened to you, right? Yes. Well, good for you, Noel. Alright, so... Oh, that's it. No, that's it. Fuck, now I gotta wait. Now I gotta fucking wait. Yeah, okay. The pacing definitely feels very quick, which, again, it's to be expected because Kubo's juggling a lot this time. And his commitment to Burn the Witch, I feel for sure hasn't started yet. But this feels... I mean, they're going to end up together, most likely. They're going to end up together. It is what it is. I'm not denying that. It's just, this feels like very spontaneous. And yeah, Kubo wasn't always the best with Ichigo, with Orihime. And for those who were, like, you know, burned, I guess, the Ichigo and Rukia fans, they can contest too. Even for them, he didn't always, quote-unquote, handle that best. Quote. Or, I guess, really, Renji and Rukia. Like, yeah, it was there, but it's like, didn't really do too much during the story. They were just busy doing other things, but this feels very quick. Like, we didn't have a lot that built up into this. Like, he didn't, like, fight. He didn't risk his life. He's just getting powers and stuff, and then this thing gets taken out by my boy over here, the son of a legendary hero, which that's interesting. And then all of a sudden, now we're getting there. Like, there was, like, we are building, like, they are, like, understanding each other and whatnot, but it's like, I don't know, this feels like a very intimate thing right now, and I feel like we didn't really earn much to get to here. And again, Balgo as a character hasn't really stepped up interesting-wise for, like, his character, not powers, but just his character, since Chapter 1. Chapter 1 still has, like, his best moment, where he wants to, like, convince that his friend didn't become a dark dragon, but outside of that, he hasn't really done much. Not really. Okay. Yeah, alright. I guess that's it. Fuck. I gotta wait. Now, like everyone else. Oh, I gotta wait, man. I gotta wait till we get Burn the Witch back, hopefully. This shit came out in 2018? Yeah. 5 years later, so now we are officially... We are almost, like, 7 years later. We are almost 7 years later. God, I need it so bad. But now that we're done with the reading, I will definitely watch the Burn the Witch movies. I know there's one. Is there more than one? Burn the Witch. Oh shit. I guess there is. Oh, so just like the actual chapters. So there's Burn the Witch chapter 0.8. They have that too. Oh. It's a special. ONA. All right. There's OVAs and there's an ONA. So wait. Okay, let me see this. Do they want me to start? Do they want me to start here then? Oh, maybe they want me to start with the 0.8 then for the anime. That's weird. And then you go into here. Maybe. Either way, we're going to do this for a stream. This will probably be added sometime in the future for us to watch and see what they do here. I heard it was very well done when it came to the animation and whatnot, so that's good. That's always good to hear. Again, he's cooking something. I can see it. I can smell it. I just need to know if he needs more time. Like, yo, I love my steak a little pink. I do. I'm not one of those motherfuckers that it's like raw. I want it blue. I want it to cow at me. I want to say moo. It's like, no. So if he needs time, he needs time. But I can smell it, man. This could turn out to be a very interesting story. And we expanded this massively with the Merkins and like the idea that there are legendary dragons based on fairy tales. Why is that? No idea. Okay. So like about 3 minutes behind. That's not too bad. So we're going to call it there for Burn the Witch because I don't think anyone's here to do a conversation with, so it's okay. We're going to be back whenever Kubo's back for either Burn the Witch or Bleach. But most likely the quickest one will be when we're going to be watching it on our anime streams. So check those out. Check them out. They're fun. They're great. And we're also going to do other stuff outside of anime. But mainly right now it's anime. So go check those out. It's a good time. I like to think so, at least. We also have video game streams we're doing. We just did Dispatch yesterday on a whim. It was funny. Had a lot of glitching moments, but it was still great. And we still have Final Fantasy and other stuff we're going to get to. And of course, our read-throughs are never going away. That's like a cornerstone of the channel. They're here, so get used to it. Okay? So, we're going to now go into Each of the Witch and JJK. I have a whole stream set up for that. So, if you're here for that as well, go over there. And until next time, guys, for more of Kubo's secondary finest work, Burn the Witch, whenever that's going to come back, just know we're going to be here for it. I promise you. I promise you. And when Bleach comes back, oh my god, it's going to be a legendary moment, and I can't wait. The Hell Arc has just so much potential. So much that fans are looking forward to. I can't even begin. We would be here too long, but we got to keep moving. All right. So, ending this stream, we're going right over to the new stream when it comes to Ichi and JJK. All right? So, again, till next time, guys. In the future, probably. The future. For more Kubo's works, I'll see you then. Take care. Stay safe. Hydrate. And we'll be back. We will be back. Peace.